the big mixer I didn't get out. My mother has a KitchenAid and I didn't want to get it out, so I brought my little handheld, and it's going to take a little while to get this mixed up because it's a small mixer. So I've got 3 egg yolks in here. And today is a rainy, cloudy day, and it's best if you can do it on a clear day. The meringue just does better. It rises better and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get this started and start whipping it. Like I said, it's going to take a while. I usually whip mine just a little bit before I add the sugar and stuff. But all this meringue calls for is just 2 teaspoons of sugar. It doesn't call for any vanilla or anything. The vanilla is in the pudding mixture and everything. Now I'm going to add the 2 teaspoons of sugar, granulated sugar. And you want some, you want the soft peaks to form, and when it does that, we'll get it out and we will put it on the pie. And everybody's oven's different, so just keep an eye on it. And when it gets brown, as brown as you like it, you get it out. But I made a pie earlier today, so we'd have one to cut so I could show you what it looks like. It's a very, very easy pie. I take it to dinners and stuff like that, and I never bring a piece back. I have to extend up on that so it's ready. Okay, I'll go ahead and put this on the pie. Just put that around and kind of seal it to the edges of your pie as you go. You just want to get your meringue till it forms a peak with your, when you lift up your beaters. Then you know it's ready. When we was growing up, we came from a large family. There was 8 of us in the family. My mother, she made a lot of pies. So one pie just wasn't enough, so she made, sometimes, it's according to what kind of pie it was. In the summertime, we had, we'd go out and pick blackberries, and she'd make fresh blackberry pie. That is really one of my favorite pies today. The wild ones is the best, I think. Just kind of work that toward the middle. And remember, I'm going to put a 1/2 cup of flaked coconut on top. But you can see how easy and simple this pie was to put together. It doesn't take no time to do it. In the microwave especially. Like I said, you don't have to worry about it scorching, burning, or anything like that. Okay, now I'm going to add the flaked coconut. Like I said earlier, today is my meringue is just not as fluffy as I like it, but it's a rainy, damp day. This coconut will get nice and toasted, and it'll makes your pie look so good. And it is like I said, it's just a delicious, delicious pie. Okay, I've got all that on there, and I've already, since my pie shell is already baked, I brought this down to put bake in so my pie shell would not get any browner, because it doesn't need to get any browner. Just a pie shell. I'm sorry for the delay, but we're going to go ahead and put this in now. And I have to watch it because it will, once it starts browning, it don't take long at all. So we'll keep an eye on this, and when it gets brown, we'll come back and we will cut this pie that's cool and show you what it's supposed to look like, and hopefully it will be a good pie too. So while we're waiting on that, I just want to reiterate that we're just so glad you're tuning in. We were on TV, but now we're on YouTube. And I just hope you will join in and just subscribe to our channel. It's a Rex Allen Theater Presents on YouTube. So we do appreciate our viewers already. We have people around that tell us all the time they watch the show, and I hope you will continue watching the show. We hadn't left. We just had to move to another place, so we're on YouTube now. So we thank you so much for watching. So we'll come back and when this pie is ready, and we'll show you what it looks like. Okay, the pie is brown, and I'm going to get it out of the oven. Here is the pie. I'm going to cut off the oven here. Because I don't know how to cut it off. Turn that off a minute. The oven cut off, and now I've got the pie out. It's real hot, and so I made one earlier today because you can't cut this pie yet because it hasn't set up because it's pudding, and it'll be kind of it's not set up tight like it should be, like this one is. I made this one earlier this morning, so we're going to cut this pie and do a sample taste. And I do have some visitors here that came in that wants to be my samplers. And Mary, you want to come and introduce yourself?
Sure.
Okay, this is Rex's granddaughter, Mary. I'm sorry, you go ahead.
Hi, I'm Mary.
Okay, and then we got another one of his granddaughters.
Hi, I'm Claire.
You want to tell how old you girls are?
I'm 12. I turned 11 on May 18th. So yeah.
And when you get a little older, you don't say you turned on a certain age, but you know, when you're young, when you're young, you want to be older. When you're older, you want to be younger. So anyway, and then we've got Rex's beautiful wife here.
I'm the grandmother.
Hey, how old are you?
Huh? No, I don't tell my age. I'll leave them guessing.
And who are you?
I'm Luann.
This is Rex's wife.
Yes.
Rex, you want to come and introduce yourself?
No.
Okay, he won't come around, but we're going to cut this pie and give them a sample taste and see if they like coconut pie. The first piece is always the hardest to get out, so I hope I can get it out without tearing it all to pieces. I'll try my best. Okay, Claire, I'm gonna let the viewers see what this looks like. You see the pudding, how it's set up, and the meringue and everything, and that's what you want. You want it to set up like that, and it's cooled. It's cooled most of the day. So I'm gonna give Claire a fork. Then let me give Mary a piece too. And Mary, we need to get you, I didn't get all the pudding out. It's sort of hung right there in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta get that's the good stuff right there. Okay. Now let me get you something to eat with. Girls, you want to go ahead and be eating it and give us a...
What do you think, Claire?
It's good.
Okay, let me give you a piece. There's, see how it looks, the pie right there? And you, as you can see, it was very simple to make. It probably takes a total of 30 minutes maybe or less to make this pie. That's even getting the stuff together and mixing it and cooking it in the microwave. And like I told you before, when you cook it in the microwave, you don't have to worry about it scorching or burning. You just have to once you learn how your microwave, how it cooks, you just have to watch it, and when it starts getting, you have to stir it every little bit because you just can't cook it the whole time. It's got to be stirred constantly because you got the flour and stuff in there. That's what makes it thick, and it just wouldn't turn out right if you didn't stir it all the time. So I just want to thank you for watching us on YouTube, and I forgot I got to do a sample taste.
Delicious.
Let me cut me a piece. I'm gonna cut me a small piece. Right here. When I bite into a pie, especially a coconut meringue pie, it's kind of got a little crunch to it, wouldn't you say, girls, with the coconut and everything. And the meringue is fluffy and light, and it just and the pudding, it just all marries together. So let me do a sample taste. And I used, you can make your own pie crust, but I did not, I just used a pie shell, so, and that works well. And you can use a deep crust if you prefer a deep crust. That does taste very good, and it's not a real sweet pie, is it?
No.
only use 2/3 cup of sugar in it. But that is very good, and I hope that you will enjoy making it as much as I have today. And it's been a pleasure to be back in my mother's kitchen today, what used to be my mother's kitchen. And we at the Rex Allen Theater Presents want to thank you all for watching, and we hope you will subscribe to our channel and tune in next time. And thank you again. And as my daddy would always say, as you're leaving this home, good luck to you.